So sometimes we need to group together several lines of code that solve one common problem, and then we can give that a name and then execute it by the name. So to do that, we can use def, and then let's give a name hello and open close, and then use a colon, and then when we hit enter, notice that it hasn't executed and it's indented. So we can do say hello. I know we have done a lot of hellos today, but we don't want to do things that are too complex for the first day. So my second line of code, I'm gonna say computers are fun. So now notice that I grouped together two lines of code and then gave it a common name, hello, with the word def. Def is short for definition, and this way of doing coding is called creating a function. So now I'm gonna hit enter twice. So now I have something called hello. I can call it with hello, open close parenthesis, and I will print hello, computers are fun. I can call it again, and I will do the same thing. And in fact, I can call it as many times as I want. So and we can do one more. Let's create another one called greet. This time it's gonna take a name, and then it will print, say hello, comma, and name, and then it will also say print how are you. Now this time we have another two lines of code that's given a common name greet, and if I hit enter twice, and I can call greet. This time I also need to supply a name and make sure it's in quotations. I can say hello John. I'll pass name John as the name, and I'll say hello John, how are you? And you can call this again, and this time let's change the name to Mike. I'm using short and simple names on purpose. So now it will say hello Mike, how are you? So yeah, this is how we can create a function and use it. Now you might ask, what if I want to change something with the greet or hello? Can I do that? No, you can't, because this has already been executed. The name has been created. You have two options. One, you can redefine greet or redefine name with a different set of codes, but you can't make changes on this anymore. On the other hand, you can actually put the same type of code in a function in the file. In that case, we should be able to, so I'm going to copy this from here. It'll be a little bit tricky because I need to fix it. I need to fix the indentations. Okay, so now I have def hello, and I can also copy this and put it in a file here. And this time it's greet, so I need to fix the indentations. Please note that Python does care about the indentations, so you can't just write code all over the page. It has to be properly indented. Everything that in a file, everything that belongs to a function must be indented one level. When we say one level, it's either one tab or 4 spaces. So let's go ahead and save this. We're going to call this function demo. Alright, so let's run this. Okay, so we just run the code, but notice that nothing happens because I need to call these functions for it to do something. I need to call greet and pass a name and let's say Alex. It will say, hello Alex, how are you? So now if I want to make any changes here, I can certainly do. All I have to do is save this again and rerun. So in this, let's make a change to here. It will say hello name, how are you? And let's say print, ask one more question. How is your day so far? So all now we need to save this file and run again. So this time if I call greet again, even with the same name, say Alex, hit enter, you'll have 3 lines. So hello Alex, how are you? How is your day so far? So this is a quick introduction to how we can use functions. Again, we'll learn more about functions in a later lecture.